everybody, today we're going to make this rose flower from an egg carton. So let's start making it. For this you're going to need an egg carton. Start cutting a row. Shall I call it an egg cups row? Later I realized scissors are not a best option. Prefer cutting it with a blade. This office knife did a brilliant job and removed all the excess bits for this. Sorry, I can't explain how you should cut out this cups row. Just see carefully what I got at the end. And now it's time to separate each cup. Try to cut it from the entire middle, like the one I got here, and cut 4 cups for one flower. This is what we got at the end. It still needs some trimming, so trim off all the excess bits to get the straight folds. You don't need any bit turned out around the edges, so get rid of it to get a neat and clean egg cup. When the oil is removed, you will end up with something like this. Here our 4 cups are ready for one rose flower. Next step is take an egg cup and cut its pointed corners round into a petal-like shape. Like this, and cut all the 4 corners one by one. And do this with all the 4 cups. And this is its finished look. Now you can see all 4 cups are ready for the next step, which is cut the cups wall from this tip down to the bottom. But don't cut the bottom part. Stop right there when you finish cutting the wall and cut through the next tip. This way you will cut all the 4 tips to make a 4 petal set. And you need to do this with 2 cups. Don't touch the other 2 ones. Then trim the rough edges to make a fine rose petal-like shape. And of course you will do this with both 4 petal sets. Don't worry at all if all the petals aren't identical or the same length. This is what you will get at the end. These 2 sets of 4 petals are done. Take the 3rd cup and cut from anywhere, but try to make 6 cuts on equal distance. Be careful, don't cut the bottom part, leave that untouched. This way you're going to get a 6 petal set. At the end, cut round to give the proper petal shape. You will notice this petal set is gone smaller than the 4 petal set. Don't worry about it at all. Also, don't bother about the size and shape of each petal if it's not the same. Your 6 petal set is ready. Moving on to the 4th and last cup. This cup you are going to cut into 5 petal set. The procedure is same, just make the 5 cuts on equal distance and don't touch the bottom part. Finally, give the petals a proper shape. This is also going to be smaller than the 4 petal set. Again, you don't need to worry about, just get it ready. So all 4 petal sets are ready for the fun part. Don't forget to lay a protective film on your work surface and start coloring the petals with your favorite acrylic paint. You need to pay extra attention to the edges. Paint all the petals one by one from the face and the back. And yes, don't forget the edges. When the oil painting is done, push your petals to dry in the air. Meanwhile they're drying up, let's do something else. Take some yellow colored dough, knead it and get a small bit of it. Roll it to make an egg-like shape, like this, can you see? And now take a piece of aluminium wire. Dip its one end into some PVA glue. Then get the yellow ball and stick on its gluey end. This is nice and secure. Put it down for drying as well. You know what? We're going to need another cup. Separate it the same way we did before and make 4 cuts from 4 dips. Again, don't cut the bottom part. We're cutting this to make a 4 leaf set. When all 4 cuts are made, cut each part into the leaf shape. Can you see how nice and easy it is? Cut all the 4 leaves and you'll get something like this. We need to color it as well. Put it down on your work surface and color it with green acrylic paint. Pay extra attention to the edges. Also, don't forget to color from the back. When the oil is covered, put it down to dry as well. This is all dried now. You need to grab a round pen or pencil. I got this glue stick, so I'm using it. And placing in the middle of each petal, curl it just a bit. Do this to all petals of each side. This 5 petal set is done. See the look? Same way do with the 6 petal set and the 4 petals one. Let me show you how I'm going to curl this 4 petals one as it's larger in size. See how I did it? Now move on to the next petal and do the same. This way get ready the both 4 petal set. Let's grab the 4 leaf set. You can curl the leaves out by just using your fingers. Just like I'm doing it, it's not so tricky. But still, if you find it difficult, you can use the pen or pencil. In my case, the glue stick. This is done. Put it down for now. Now see, this is 6 petal set and I'm making a tiny hole in the center. Grab the aluminium wire and pass it through the hole. It is going to stick like this. To keep it on place, use the hot glue. Apply some hot glue with the glue gun and stick it back. Now by skipping one petal, fold in 3 petals of 6. See how I am folding 3 petals in and keeping 3 out. If needed, take the help of hot glue to keep them on place. See, when all 3 are stuck together, then fold rest of 3 petals one by one. For this you may need to take the help of hot glue. This way you could easily stick all petals together. Check the final look. Next I am taking this 5 petal set and making a tiny hole in the entire center. Pass your flower wire through it and press it against the 6 petal set, just to get it in shape. When you are happy, move it back and apply some hot glue. Then yes, take it back. See, the rose flower has started to form. Make a tiny hole in the entire center of the 4 petal sets. Run the wire through and stick on the flower. You may need to press it gently to make a flower shape. Make a hole in the entire center of the 4 petal set and run the wire through. Apply some hot glue and stick this petal set by crossing the last one. Reshape the petals if needed. And this is your rose flower in your hands. At last, make hole in the center of the leaf set and stick that on too. Now your flower got a complete look. If you want to make a bunch, you can wrap the floral tape around the wire. If not, you can cut off the excess wire. And you can paint on the hot glue if somewhere it's visible. And your flower is ready. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. Stay blessed, guys. Good luck.